Hey beautiful babe, it's your girl Nikki here to educate you on all things beauty. Today I'll be showing you how to apply eyeshadow for hooded eyes. So if this is a video you know you need to watch and learn something new, I can't wait to share this with you. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so you'll be notified of all the new videos that drop every Sunday. As a beauty educator, creating content to help you feel beautiful with or without your makeup brings me joy that I get to bring my beauty experience over the years to you each and every week so you can level up in your beauty experience as well. Okay, so today we are going to talk about doing or show you how to do a eyeshadow look for hooded eyes. So leave in the comments if you struggle with eyeshadow applications for your eye shape, especially if you have hooded eyes. I want to see if there's anyone else out there that's had this issue in the past, or if you need help on how to apply eyeshadow based on your eye shape. Now, before we get started with the actual application process, maybe you don't know if you have hooded eyes, or maybe you think you do, but you're not 100% sure. I'm going to give you a few statements, and if you answer yes to 2 or more of these, then more than likely you have hooded eyes. If you answer yes to all of them, then girlfriend, you have hooded eyes for sure. When you look at yourself in the mirror and you're looking straight ahead, you cannot see all 3 areas of your eye. And what I mean by that is you can see your brow bone, but you can't see your crease. The only things you can see is your brow bone and your lid. If you can't see your crease, more than likely you have hooded eyes, okay? Or, next one is, maybe you struggle with applying eyeliner, especially the cat eye style, where you're trying to do the winged out cat eyeliner here, but when you open your eye, it just hides like half of it, or it just disappears. And last, you feel like you don't have enough eye space to work with from here on the eyebrow bone down to the eyelid, especially like you have enough space for eyeshadow, but you struggle with having eyeshadow and eyeliner. Like part of your eyeshadow kind of disappears from your eyeliner. So if you said yes to each of these, then you have, like I said, hooded eyes for sure. Or if you said yes to a couple of these, then you might have hooded eyes, or maybe you have deep set eyes. When we apply eyeshadow, we apply it different than people with standard eyes or like almond shaped eyes. We want to create an illusion that we have a crease. So we're gonna make a fake crease, a big and open eye. First off, I'm going to prime my lid. Okay, I'm going to take eye primer. This is going to help us avoid any oil that is built up on your eyelid, since our eyebrow bone skin covers our crease right here. And if you don't put eye primer on, it could later on, like throughout the day, ruin your eyeshadow, because it's creating like the skin is folded over on top of the other and it's creating extra oil buildup. And so I like to prime my eye lid, and I kind of go up from my eyelash line up to where a crease is, right along here. And you notice I'm using my ring finger because that's the weakest finger on your hand, and our eye area is super sensitive. You notice I put it on the back of my hand, and then I just dab a little bit and then apply it. Next, I'm going to go in with light Ivory concealer because I have a lot of veins showing right here and some freckles on my eyes. So I'm going to go and put a little bit of concealer to even out the skin tone and just brighten up this eye area. And I'm going to just apply it all the way to the eyebrow, just to kind of clean up that eyebrow area. Next, I'm going to take some translucent powder. I'm going to set the concealer. I'm just taking a blending brush, dipping it into my translucent powder, and I'm going to tap it from the brow bone all the way down just to set this so it will not crease up on me. And then I'm just going to blend it. Tap it and then blend it. So when it comes to picking out your eyeshadows for hooded eyes, you want to do a matte, medium to dark shade in the crease area and outer V. And then on the lower lid, you can do a light color and even shimmer. But up here on the brow bone, I would encourage you to stay away from shimmer because we don't want your eyebrow bone to come out even more and be like really noticeable, because shimmer just like sets it off, right? So I will be taking Hazelnut. It is a medium brown eyeshadow, and I'm going to use a smaller fluffy brush to create a crease. So we're, like I said, we're gonna have to create a fake crease, because right now when I look straight ahead, I see my brow bone really well and the lower portion of my eyelid. I don't see my crease. So when I lift up right here, there is a crease, and it's shallow. It's not really deep. Like if I pick it up really high, then it would be considered deep. And then also with me having a little bit of a downturn eye, we're gonna also make sure we're not applying too far out this way to make that downset eye turn even further down. We want to kind of keep it more towards this side of the eye to help it not curve down. And then you're also gonna wanna keep it to keep your eye, you know, lifted. Like I said, I'm gonna take with this fluffy brush, Hazelnut, and when you apply eyeshadow, you're gonna tap it out, load your brush, and then tap it out and stipple it first. And you notice I'm not closing my eye to apply this first part of the eyeshadow. You want to like look straight ahead when applying the eyeshadow, because if you look down, your crease is going to be further down here, and you're not going to see the crease. It's not going to look like you have a crease at all. So you want to keep your eyes open, look straight ahead in the mirror, and apply it right above where the crease is. And you might be getting into the brow bone. You're probably not in the eye socket crease area, so which is totally fine because we're hooded eyes. So right now I'm tapping right here is my brow bone. Like right there is part of my bone, right through there. And then down here, a little bit further, is my eye socket. And so you notice I'm kind of following the curvature of my eye. And I'm just stippling it for right now. And then coming down to my eyelashes. So I'm not going too far down. I'm staying just before I hit this lash eyelash. This is gonna be like my mid-tone transition color. And you notice when I get closer to my eyelashes, I do close my eyes so I can apply it. Now I'm gonna take a fluffier brush, a little bit fluffier domed brush, and just blend it, because the key to eyeshadow is blending, to not have choppy lines. And so when you blend for hooded eyes, you want to blend up, not down. Blend up towards your eyebrow, not down. See how it's just a nice medium tone. Now with the same concept, go a few shades darker with the same brush. And I'm going to start up here and work my way in. I want you to know that when you apply a darker color, it's going to help push your eye back wherever you put the darker color, and the lighter color is going to bring the eye forward. And if you go a little too far out, that's fine. We can always correct it at the end and just clean it up when you're highlighting. I'm gonna clean this brush out just a little bit and then really blend it really well so I don't have any choppiness. All right. Next, if you feel like you want to go with a deeper color to like make it more dramatic on the outer V, you can. You can take a little bit espresso, and I'm going to use my crease brush just because I like the angle of it. And I'm barely dipping it in there, and I'm just going to smudge it right here in like a V shape. A V or a C, like a greater than or a less than symbol. See, it's just made it darker. And then I'm going to blend, blend, blend. Just in that area, blend it really well. So now I'm going to place a color on my lid right here. I'm going to start off with the color Blossom. And I'm going to just, and I'm also using a cream color brush, which I like it because it's tight, compacted, dense brush. All the bristles are really together, and I'm just applying it right here on the lower portion of the lid, and I'm going 3/4 of the way just to brighten that eye area up a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with, I like shimmer, so I'm going to start off with this rustic color right beside this darker eyeshadow, so I can transition to a lighter shade. Now I'm really gonna go to town and go into a rose gold. I'm using the same brush, I cleaned it out. So here's rose gold, it's beautiful. But what I'm gonna do is take and spray it with finishing spray to make it more dramatic. And I'm going to stay on half of the eye and go towards my tear duct inner corner. You notice I'm just stippling it, and I'm putting it right here as well to help brighten that eye area up. I'm just pressing it in to make it really noticeable. See how it just like opens up your eye? I'm just gonna run a blending brush over it all to just blend it and have smooth, and I'm not pressing really hard because I don't want to like dilute the boldness of that lid. When it comes to highlighting your eye area, most eyes have where they highlight, seeing like this is a little rectangle, they highlight in like this area, like this. For hooded eyes, we're gonna highlight, pretend like we have a rectangle, and we're gonna highlight straight across. We're gonna highlight in that small space with a matte color. You don't wanna highlight with a shimmer, like I said, because we don't want our brow bone to come forward more than it already is. We want our brow bone to stay kind of pushed back with all those dark shades. So I'm gonna go in with that color Blossom again. Use this crease brush again, just because I like the angle of it and I like how I can just sit there and place it. You want to stay close to your eyebrow and just highlight this area right here, and maybe a little bit like right there. If I had a little rectangle, it'd just be in this little area. You don't highlight, like you just go straight across basically. Just like so. And then just blend it all together. Now I'm just going to clean up under this eye area. And right here it looks a little bit darker in this area, so I'm going to clean it up, put like the perfecting concealer, and just put it right here and just clean up this eye area, make it look lifted and nice and tight. I'm also going to put on eyeliner, so if you want to see how to apply eyeliner for hooded eyes, please check out the video that comes up next, because that's going to be in a separate tutorial. I had a lot of fun applying eyeshadow for hooded eyes with you. When you recreate this look, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Nikki Greer, and be sure to tag me on Instagram so I can check out your looks, comment, and just cheer you on recreating this look. Remember to focus on what makes you feel beautiful and confident with or without makeup. Come back on Sunday at 2 p.m. Central Time to join me on the next video. Don't forget, make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell. Till next time, remember, you're beautiful inside and out just the way you are. For hooded eyes with you.